So Havenwoods is located from 43rd Street to North 76th Street and then Silver Spring Drive to Good Hope Road. We've determined the assets of the neighborhood to be a significant amount of green space. That's represented in our Havenwoods State Forest, which is the only urban state forest in the state of Wisconsin, which is a beautiful space to bring your family and introduce yourselves to nature and explore wetlands and natural wildlife. We also have a strong manufacturing and economic development presence here. My name is Stephanie Harling. I am the Executive Director for Havenwoods Economic Development Corporation and its partnering business improvement district. So our hope for the future of the neighborhood is to continue to attract new businesses and manage and introduce new strategies to continue to sustain the neighborhood as a neighborhood that enjoys a quality of life and economic stability and attracts new investors and also providing homeownership opportunities for people, first-time home buyers. Other than that, it's just a really great place to raise your family, to come and visit, to enjoy all the green space and all the activities that we have to offer.
My name's Tyler Schmidt. We're at the farm on 55th and Silver Spring in Havenwoods, Milwaukee. The farm is an urban farm. It's formerly known as Growing Power, which was a nonprofit that was focused on food security and teaching people how to grow food. The idea with the farm is we're trying to create spaces for outdoor classrooms, and we also want to develop some small businesses on the farm that could easily integrate the food grown on site into either a coffee shop or potentially like food trucks. Now we're just adding in the artistic community with the music venue and art space and the murals and things like that. Last month we had our first music festival here at the farm, which people came for a music festival, but then they're exposed to an urban farm and aquaponics and all these different things that they weren't necessarily expecting to see. But our biggest thing is getting the word out and letting people know that it's here. And we have 8 different private farmers on site who all have their own space to grow food. We have 23 different hoop houses and greenhouses on the farm. In April, we started the food drive-through because of COVID, and it's survived this long, so we're still doing the food drive-through and providing food here. So if we can get the word out about that too, just like a spot to get groceries or fresh produce. We do want to be a spot for food access again. We've been here for 2 years now, and Havenwoods is a really cool community, and in my eyes it's growing really fast and has a lot of potential.
My name is Brian Polster. The name of the company is 360, and we're a design-build company located in the Havenwoods community. So we've been here for a short time. I think we're coming up on 3 years in October. Locker room. Martin, our shop manager, is big into sports, so he kind of designed this locker room to feel a little bit like a basketball locker room. Each of our shop members has their own locker. We have a little bit of a bleacher board bench built here. And then as we come out here, we're basically into the shop. So it's gonna be a little noisy out here, but this is pretty much where all of the magic happens. On this side of the wall, we have all of our finished millwork is being produced. You know, we've got a couple tables for each shop member to work on the assembly after they're producing the millwork over in the shop. So we got Ben here sanding out on some ply that is going to be inserted into bathroom stall panels. And this is the steel fabrication area. And then over here, we've got a lot of reclaimed wood on the shelves here. This is also where we would process some of the reclaimed wood if the job required some of that happening. Maggie's working on staining up some tables for a restaurant project that we've got going on, as well as we've got some bar tops here. And that is about it. So my business partner and I, Rob Binter, we started this company it will be 13 years in October. You know, having the building here has given us the opportunity to really expand and grow. As we grew, we started to score bigger and better clients. I would say that in general, it has been mostly restaurants and bars. I think that with all of our spaces, it starts with an idea. And most of the time that idea is coming from our client, and then we take and turn that idea into a vision that really tells that story for them.
My name is Kay Yang, and this is my partner, Chow Tao. So this is a very unique place. It's an international market. What you'll find is little shops, little mom and pop shops. You'll also find little food courts. You know, you'll also find a grocery store. We have a pharmacy, clinic, chiropractor. So we have quite a bit of little businesses around here.
Okay, this is a small grocery store that we have while we were building the other building. It's probably less than a third of the size of what the new grocery store will be. And it's going to be meeting spaces, it's going to be the grocery store, it's additional office space and additional retail space. And we're expanding the food court kitchens from 8 to 10 and making each of the kitchens bigger. Most everything in here is Asian, mainly Hmong, some Korean. We offer produce and such that is usually only available in Laos or Cambodia. We do have a little bit of American stuff here, but this place is for everybody. We have all types of people, and usually it only takes one trip here and then you're coming back.
You know, I really want this market to be a destination. If anybody ever comes to Wisconsin, they're gonna make that one stop right here in Milwaukee to 5 Cent Market. A lot of our vendors are Hmongs. We have a huge population of Hmong people here, and it's a growing cultural ethnicity group that's stationed here in Milwaukee. Hmong people are very family oriented. So we usually have these huge gatherings, and so it's very important for us to have a place where we can all congregate and gather together. Something that we don't have in this area is basically meeting centers. So we will build and incorporate into this building during our renovation coming up next month, 3 different meeting areas, which will also serve as banquet halls. And we also hope to put together kind of like a lounge. And so the one thing that I would like to really showcase is bringing our community closer together and really working together to really bring this to something that we all want here in Milwaukee, is a destination.
My name is Kirby Lockett. The name of the business is Cream City Boxing Gymnasium, Inc. Cream City Boxing started in 2009. Typical day is, we start off, we always ask people how their day is, what's been going on in their life. We do a lot of mentoring here besides boxing training. After we figure out what's going on with them for today, we start on our basic boxing skill training or our cardio training, or some people come in just for their weightlift training. The funny thing about it, we're located in Milwaukee. We're on 51st Mill Road now. 65% of our membership comes from the suburban area. But when we created Cream City Boxing, we didn't expect to get more from out of Milwaukee. We expected to get more members from in Milwaukee. But I like the diversity that we have here. So, it's a good makeup of people.
My first name is Gabriel. My last name is Jasper. I got 2 girls and a grandson, and they all come up here like twice a week maybe. And my wife heard about it and said this might be a good experience for them. They were really, really shy and reserved, but coming up here and meeting new people it opened them up.
I grew up in the Havenwoods area. I grew up in the projects and Berryland projects, and we always hung out in this area. So it was always one of my dreams to always come do something where I grew up at. You know, the Havenwood area, I see it's an up and coming area, you know, but it just needs an infusion of different types of businesses, something different. On the Mill is a restaurant serving all different type of healthy dishes, but every other Saturday night, it will be boxing entertainment live outside in the fresh air for the community to enjoy. We're affiliated with USA Boxing, the Olympic organization, so we're gonna have a lot of amateur boxing going on here, and there's gonna be a lot of people that's coming from all over the Midwest to see these type of activities. Especially our whole goal is to hope that the Milwaukee area come see these type of activities and see some of these talented young men and women that's in Milwaukee. Is that, you know, we get a lot of young men and women that, you know, can't find jobs either because of their age, they're too young, or they might have a criminal record, and some of them are Cream City Boxing members. So what we'll be able to do is actually hire them, and so they get a workout and they get a job at the same time. So, you know, we're keeping people active and off the streets from doing the wrong things, so something like this is a positive thing.
I'm John Kowalczyk. I'm a local artist and muralist here in Milwaukee. I'm a huge advocate for arts and culture in our city, and I'm really interested in community art and doing art projects that bring groups of people and neighborhoods and communities together. So I'm really excited about the Havenwoods Illustrated Mural Project. We're creating 4 murals across the Havenwoods neighborhood. They're gonna cover thousands of square feet of wall space and bring a lot of color and vibrancy to the neighborhood. There is a diverse population of beautiful people who live here. The businesses, the manufacturing, the craftsmanship, the nature. And it's just amazing to see such a strong community and then represent that in a mural.
My name is Anna Rosemanako. I love to incorporate themes of love and happiness into my artwork. My love of nature and also familial love. I guess I chose echinacea because it's purple, and I love purple and yellow together, the complementary colors, and the fact that it's a native plant. And also, I just love flowers. For me, seeing myself represented as a young person is what helped me learn to love myself. So I just want to pay it forward to my community members in that way. And I hope that people take from my mural a sense of lightheartedness and love for other people and appreciation for life.
What I hope comes from this is just a realization that there's neighborhoods throughout the city of Milwaukee that are full of caring, loving people, that communities really hold each other together and build each other up. And, you know, putting paint on a wall is a simple idea, but it's a reminder every day that the community is strong and they want to be represented that way, and that's the story they want to show everybody.